Good day, grade 9. We are looking at numbers and we are continuing. Yesterday we looked at the first part. We looked at, we considered the numbers for 6 and 15, and then we looked at the factors, and then we at the end ended off we determined the highest common factor. Alright, so right now we will be looking, that was number 1.1.4. So today is however the 30th, the 31st. Alright, so what you can do for me, we are continuing, so you don't have to write a new date, but you don't have to write a new heading because we are still busy with numbers. But you can write, for example, we are continuing, so you can write today's date, 31st of January 2020. Alright, and as I told you yesterday, use your royalty friend. Royalty means he comes from a royal family, and that's why we call him the ruler. Alright, so the ruler, and you always use a ruler. We will get to when we do freehand sketches. So we use a ruler to make your work nice and neat. And then we are going to continue, and we are continuing with number 1.2. Alright, so number 1.2, I'm going to write down, the question states now consider the multiples. Okay, 1.2, NOW, consider their multiples. Now consider the multiples, and then list the first 10 multiples of 6. That is number 1.2, 1.2.1. 1.2.1, and then the question says list the first 10 multiples of 6. So I'll give you a few minutes to write that down, and you can write the point allocation as well there. It's 5 points. Alright, so we are starting very easy. We are going to get to more serious work, so this is just a revision of grade 8. You guys can write, for example, the multiples similar to what I did, or you can just write the answer. Okay, so you can write list the multiples of 6. So I would write multiples of 6, and I would write is 6, and then raise your hand if you know the answer. For the next 6, I add 12, okay, and then if I add another 6, I get 18, that's good, and then if I add another 24, well done, and then 30, alright, how many have I added? How many? I'm 5 places. Am I done? No, I needed, the question said the first 10. Alright, so what is my next one going to be? 36. Alright, if I add another 42, and then if I add another 6, I'm going to 48. Well done. And then if I add another 54, and then if I add another 6, I get 60. Alright, so there is my first list of 10 multiples of 6, and then we can already assume what the next question will be. So you can predict the question statement and how they are asking questions. The next question is going to be